Bobcat skid loader S450 speciation 608 kg 1,340 pounds. With 160-pound axle weight kit. ISO 14397-1, 643 kg 1,417 pounds. Tipping load ISO 14397-1, 1,215 kg 2,679 pounds. Operating weight 2,365 kg 5,214 pounds. Breakout force, lift 1,203 kg 2,653 pounds. Breakout force, tilt 1,224 kg 2,698 pounds. Travel speed, single speed loader 0 to 11, 4 km per hour, 0 to 7.1 miles per hour. 2-speed loader option, low range 0 to 10, 5 km per hour, 0 to 6.5 miles per hour. High range 0 to 14, 8 km per hour, 0 to 9.2 miles per hour. Make model Kubota V2203 MDE2B Stage 3A. Fuel cooling diesel liquid. Horsepower. ISO 9249 EEC SAE J1349 Net 34, 3 kilowatts 46.0 horsepower at 2,800 revolutions per minute. ISO 14396 gross 35, 9 kilowatts 48.1 horsepower at 2,800 revolutions per minute. SAE J1995 gross 36, 4 kilowatts 48.8 horsepower at 2,800 revolutions per minute. Torque. ISO 9249 EEC SAE J1349 Net 140, 3 Nm 103.5 feet lb at 1,700 revolutions per minute. SAE J1995 gross 149, 8 Nm 110.5 feet lb at 1,700 revolutions per minute. Low idle RPM 1075 1225. High idle RPM 2860 3000. Number of cylinders 4. Displacement 2196 cc 134.0 in 3. Bore stroke 87 mm 92 mm 3.43 in 3.64 in. Lubrication gear pump pressure system with filter. Crankcase ventilation closed breathing. Air cleaner dry replaceable paper cartridge with separate safety element. Ignition diesel, compression, air induction naturally aspirated, engine coolant propylene glycol water mixture. Starting aid glow plugs automatically activated as need. Main drive fully hydrostatic, 4-wheel drive. Transmission infinitely variable tandem hydrostatic piston pumps, driving 2 fully reversing. Hydrostatic motors, final drive, pre-stressed number 80 HSOC endless roller chain, no master link and sprockets in. Sealed chain case with oil lubrication, chains do not require periodic adjustments. 2 chains per side with no idler sprocket. Axle size 50, 29 mm 1.98 in heat treated. Wheel bolts 8 9/16 in. Wheel bolts fixed to axle hubs. Machine steering direction and speed controlled by 2 hand-operated steering levers are optional. Joysticks. Loader hydraulics. Lift and tilt controlled by separate foot pedals or optional advanced control system ACS. Or optional selectable joystick controls SJC. Front auxiliary controlled by electrical switch on right-hand steering lever or joystick. Auxiliary pressure relieved through quick couplers, push couplers in, hold for 5 seconds. Engine, hand-operated speed control, additional foot-operated speed control pedal with SJC option, key type start switch or optional keyless start panel or optional. Deluxe instrumentation panel and function error shutdown. Service brake 2 independent hydrostatic systems controlled by 2 hand-operated steering. Levers are optional joysticks. Secondary brake 1 of the hydrostatic transmissions. Parking brake mechanical disc activated by manually operated switch. Pump type engine driven, gear type. Pump capacity 63, 2 L per minute 16.7 US GPM. System relief at quick couplers 22, 4 to 23, 1 megapascal 224 to 231 bar 3250-3350 psi. Filter hydraulic hydrostatic replaceable beta 10 micron equals 200, drop-in element. Filter charged replaceable beta 10 micron equals 200, drop-in element. Hydraulic cylinders. Double acting, tilt cylinders have cushioning feature on dump and rollback. Lift cylinder 2, bore diameter 50, 8 mm 2.00 in. Rod diameter 31, 8 mm 1.25 in. Stroke 665, 2 mm 26.19 in. Tilt cylinder 2, bore diameter 60, 4 mm 2.38 in. Rod diameter 31, 8 mm 1.25 in. Stroke 356, 9 mm 14.05 in. Control valve, standard 3-spool, open center, manually operated with spring detent for lift float. Electrically controlled auxiliary spool, control valve, Axon SJC 3-spool, open center with electric actuator controlled lift with float and tilt. Electrically controlled auxiliary spool, fluid lines say standard tube lines, hoses, and fittings. Hydraulic function time, raise lift, arms 2.6 seconds. Lower lift arms 2.4 seconds. Bucket dump 2.0 seconds. Bucket rollback 1.5 seconds. Alternator belt driven, 90 amperes, open frame. Battery 12 volt, 600 cold cranking amperes at -18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. 115-minute reserve capacity at 25 amperes. Starter 12 volt, gear type, 2, 7 kilowatts, 3.62 horsepower. Instrumentation, gauges, engine coolant temperature and fuel level. Warning lights, fuel level, seat belt, engine coolant temperature, engine malfunction. Hydraulic system malfunction, diesel particulate filter DPF diesel exhaust. Fluid def and general warning. Indicators, BICS functions, 2-speed, 3-point restraint, and turn signals. Data display, operating hours, engine RPM, speed management setting, maintenance clock. Countdown, battery voltage, service codes, engine preheat countdown, lift. And tilt compensation setting, steering drift compensation setting, and drive. Response setting, other, audible alarm, lights, and option accessory switches. Optional deluxe instrumentation panel, additional displays for engine RPM, engine coolant temperature, engine oil pressure, system voltage, hydraulic fluid temperature, and hydrostatic charge. Pressure. Additional features included keyless start, digital clock, job clock, password. Lockout, multiple language display, help screens, diagnostic capability, and engine hydraulic systems shutdown function. Fuel 54, 5L. Engine oil with filter change 8, 7L. Engine cooling system with heater 10, 6L. Engine cooling system without heater 9, 5L. Hydraulic hydrostatic reservoir 5, 3L 1.4 US gal. Hydraulic hydrostatic system 21, 0L. Chaincase reservoir 21, 0L. Air conditioning refrigerant R134, 0, 68 kilograms. For more technical details check description.